Yo. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy, who's Hendo, and we back talking sports. So I'm gonna get right into it, bro. So I guess I've been hearing all type of shit about Stephen A. Smith, and dumbass Dan Lebitard. Basically, they hating on YouTube content creators. They think they the only one that got blood, sweats, and tears because they got a journalistic background and so on and so forth. I mean, just to get to watch, we don't get all our points from TV. If anything, the YouTube content creators are giving them the real truth. Basketball fans the real truth and not going on TV lying. Y'all jealous of us because our content is better and we're gaining traction. And you mad because we did it smarter, not harder. Some of us didn't want to be a beat writer for the Philadelphia Inquirer. Some of us didn't want to go for the New York Daily News. Some of us didn't want to do that. Some of us didn't have the opportunity to do that. We didn't have the opportunity to go to school. Don't get me wrong, Stephen A. Smith is an intelligent mind. Do I think they ruin sports to a certain extent? Yes, because it's all about fanboying now. It's not about really analyzing the game and being real. Everybody picks and chooses who they want to criticize and this and that. First of all, Dan Lebitard is fucking trash. The Dan Lebitard show is garbage. That's number one. These these sports media people think because they have bachelor's degrees in this or journalistic experience in this that okay, you're more qualified to talk about sports than us. You, bro, the same takes that y'all have are the same takes that we debunk over here. You know how many times I didn't debunk stuff that had been on First Take or Undisputed or so on and so forth. You talking about you ain't me? We ain't gotta be you. We ain't kissing up to the man like you. And that's disrespectful to YouTube content creators that actually most of them, a lot of them do their research. People like my boy Too Raw, keeping it 100. Ticket TV, keeping it 100. My boy Basketball Facts going in crazy on niggas and combating the lies that some of y'all tell on TV, propping up this person over this person. Not y'all don't even talk about all the teams. Y'all don't talk about all the star players. When the last time y'all talked about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or the Sacramento Kings or this or that? Y'all do just yell back and forth and yell lies and try to play revisionist history like we don't know what happened. That be the problem. Y'all don't give the real on y'all TV. Then you got people like Undisputed where y'all make it personal with the athletes. A lot of y'all jealous because y'all can't be athletes. And I'm not saying Stephen A. Smith, but he clearly said it was personal with Kyrie Irving on that clip I showed y'all a couple months ago. So for you to sit up here and say you don't have any journalistic experience, I mean, it's like it's their problem. I had to go through this. I had to go through that. I had to go through this. Nobody cares, bro. You at where you at now? Why you crying about it? I didn't get to do this. I think it sounds like you jealous. It sounds like you jealous because we have the internet now. It's not my fault I wasn't born in 1967 or 1970 before social media. If I was born in your time, I would have had to work hard just like you. Maybe some people tried to get into the Philadelphia Inquirer or tried to get into this or tried to get into that, and then nobody want to mess with them. And now they talking on YouTube, and they got a lot of people who agree with them. That's why you have athletes and everything like that going on these podcasts and telling the real. If anything, our media circuit is hotter than y'all media circuit. People come in the comments all day talking about how y'all shows are trash, and y'all talk about the same stuff, and y'all sit up there and lie and fanboy over these players and don't and pick and choose who you criticize. Stephen A, you a clown. Dan Le Batard is a clown because y'all hating because we're the next, where we next up, bro. In a minute, niggas finna stop watching y'all, and they gonna keep listening to us. Now, yes, it's some clowns on YouTube that don't do their due diligence and be sitting up here putting clickbait titles and stuff. But to but to but to group us all in the same thing, like that's just all we do. Like just put clickbait titles up and sprinkle in some of y'all segments with our thought process. No, y'all steal a lot of stuff from us. That Nick Wright pyramid, that's from Jimmy High Roller. On this day in history, my boy Too Raw was on that. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, dog. Y'all want to get podcasts because of us, because of the YouTube content creators. Why are you on a podcast? Why are you on the YouTube channel? Y'all following our lead. Not every athlete got a podcast. All these NBA media people, Brian Windhorst, these people, that people, they want to be on TV and then be on a podcast. Why? Because people like Too Raw, Ticket TV, Dreamers Pro, me, Basketball Facts, 78 Sports, shout out, I guess Players Choice. No, Pick a Side, shout out to them too. I don't mention them enough. That's a dope ass podcast. So really, it's just war, bro. It's independent YouTube content creators versus the mainstream sports media, and the independent content creators is going crazy. We getting a lot of traction. A lot of people are listening to what we got to say. My channel not nowhere near as big as Two Raws, Dreamers Pro, Ticket TVs, and nothing. But I still get people coming to me saying that I be spitting facts. And if they disagree with me, they disagree with me. But I appreciate all the love I get to my channel. But for a motherfucker to tell me that I ain't qualified to talk about basketball or speak my knowledge about the game, you sound crazy as hell. Some of y'all lie on national television. Is that part of the journalistic experience? Lying, making stuff personal when you're supposed to just analyze the game and do your goddamn job? You complaining about, oh, I wanted to be, I'd rather be in LA and all that. Always complaining about the goddamn weather. Bro, Stephen A. Smith, you got us fucked up, bro. Especially me. Because you're not the only one. I survived off of Kool-Aid and tuna. I survived off of bread and jelly, nigga. You want a cookie or something, bro? You ain't the only one went through hard times. You ain't the only one that tried to get into this game. We just have an easier route and y'all jealous. Especially you, niggas like Dan Le Batard. I really didn't want to play anything from this goofball. But the fact that this goofball, bro, said that, bro.
I hate what you two have done to sports television.
And just like that, we are off to the races with Dan Le Batard and Stephen A. Smith.
You ain't innocent. I'm talking about all the imitators that you have birthed. All of the imitators that are all over the place thinking, without the journalism credentials, that the point of all this is to turn it into an argument on television.
I was a journalist for decades. We come on television, and those ethics are applicable. The fact of the matter is that when I take a position, it's the same kind of position I would take right in the column.
They are applicable, but Levitard really brings it home here.
It's not that it's ignored, it's that the journalism becomes less important. It's the argument, it's the sparks, it's the debate that needs to be carried.
The fact is, Levitard, a journalist, Stephen A. Smith, a journalist, Skip Bayless, a journalist, they all come from that same background. However, when Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless paired up with Jamie Horowitz as executive producer to create what First Take what?
Number one, bro, Dan Levitard, shut your fat ass up. You talking about imitators. You don't have journalistic experience. Y'all have journalistic experience, and y'all motherfucking shows have been fucking garbage. We ain't even heard of Dan Levitard. Wasn't nobody watching the Dan Levitard show when that shit was on ESPN? What did that journalistic experience get you? Are you still writing? No, you're not. You wanted to get into this game. You talking about arguments and sparks and this and that. No, calculated arguments. Useful research. Y'all jealous of us. You talking about imitators. Ain't nobody imitating y'all. We talking about what we want to talk about. We don't have to have journalistic experience to talk about sports and articulate ourselves. You can tell that these dudes is jealous of the YouTube content creators when we have the realest content in the sports. You ain't not gonna find no more realer content than on YouTube, the NBA YouTube community. So fuck Stephen A, fuck Dan Levitard too, because we still coming, and y'all not gonna be able to stop us. You hate people like me. You hate people like Too Raw. You hate people like Ticket TV. You hate people like Basketball Facts, Dreamers Pro, that put you clowns on blast, that go and tell you the real stuff. And don't sit up there. Why haven't y'all said nothing about the Kobe Bryant Redeem Team documentary? Y'all didn't say nothing about that. Why haven't y'all talked about the LeBron James PED accusations? Y'all pick and choose what y'all want to talk about, bro. Y'all don't talk about everything. Why y'all ain't talked about how Trae Young has overtaken Russell Westbrook as the turnover king? Y'all don't talk about his turnovers. Y'all mention what somebody pay y'all to say. Fuck out of here. YouTube content creators winning, nigga. I'm out.